guess I'll end in this. People get weird about trans people, but cis people have weird gender stuff going on too. I saw a lady on Threads who she was selling on Etsy these leggings she had made that she had stitched a penis to the inside of. In her words, so that you don't get assaulted. Which, it's an interesting premise. We'll see how it works out for her. But, all the trans women in the thread were really mad. They were like, this is so offensive. You are, like, trivializing our experiences. But I personally started falling in love immediately. Because the penis that she sewed was not, like, the usual size of, like, a flaccid penis in a pair of leggings. This thing was like a fucking hog. This woman was like, listen, if I'm gonna have a dick, I'm gonna have a fucking magnum dong, alright? I'm gonna be walking around with a cock you can tie into fucking knots, alright? So she's yet to respond to any of my DMs, but I'm very hopeful. Pray for me. Anyways, thank you, you've been great. Right at your phone.
Okay.
So listen, a lot of the trans men that I've known have been like very anxious and worried about being like they always say like, I know I'm becoming a man, but I don't want to be part of the problem. And I just want to say, you can just be part of the problem. It's fine. Really, it's fine. It's fine. First, for two reasons. One, as far as trans people go, there's like 40 of us. Like you are a drop in the bucket. There's really not much more damage that you can do. And the other thing is like, it's already hard enough being trans, and why should cis men get to enjoy all the fun of being a complete piece of shit? Honestly, if you're gonna get to be a man, you should have the full male experience. When we trans women bow out, we just hot potato all that, negative energy onto you. So to any trans men watching on our Femme Queen King's phone over here, I just want to say, like, it's fine. Just relax. Fucking, go and just destroy some poor girl's life, as is your biological imperative. But yeah, no, you've all been a fantastic crowd. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for being so great to everyone else. I have been your first host, Emily Powers, but taking over for me, because I'm exhausted, is Nina Decker. Yeah, no, I had class with you. I have had some bad experiences dating. It's probably very apparent from my general vibe and outlook and attitude. But even then, some of them have been just bizarre. Like recently, I was dumped for being too crazy by someone who had multiple personalities. I was fucking baffled. We were sitting talking about our feelings, and I hear her go, "God damn it, bitch, you need therapy. Shut the fuck up, she knows." And I was like, oh, excuse me, I don't think the three of you are in a position to judge what I got the fuck going on. I'm not about to take mental health advice from a committee of one person. Speaking of judges, J.K. Rowling is getting sued. I don't know if anyone's heard about this. I'm very happy, naturally, but I'm also happy just because now, like, anytime she says shit like this, I get to make fun of Harry Potter, which you weren't allowed to do for a bunch of years. I don't know if y'all remember it, but yeah, you remember. For a while, you just be like, I don't like Harry Potter all that much, and like a Tumblr girl in a ghillie suit would pop out from the bushes and be like, how dare you? Harry Potter is the only thing that stopped me from killing myself growing up. You don't know what it's like to have a peanut allergy. Fine. My issue with it, honestly, I barely care about what she says, but it's just boring. Like, there's a world that she wrote. Like, I get how she doesn't understand trans people, because she came up with a world where there are wizards, and they still need to just, like, go to school like everybody else. Like, the fantasy is like, hey, what if magic, like literal enchantment, was as bureaucratic and soul-sucking as the rest of regular, everyday life? Like, yeah, gee, thanks, Joe. What's next? We gonna do our taxes in space? Is that gonna be how we do it? I mean, imagine you made something levitate and you got a B. I would be furious. Okay, cool. So there's Nazis now. They're like in charge, and that sucks. They're about to, you point out, they're about to take all my rights. It's fun. But what really is annoying me right now is that it's all like Elon Musk and shit. And like, at least the real Nazis had nice clothes. These American ones, they all look like if Sid from Toy Story let himself go and had to go into witness protection. And if you're gonna oppress me, could you at least put on a halfway decent shirt, you know? At least the OG guys, they had nice haircuts and they worked out. Like, I don't know. Jesus, this is going on longer than I thought.